One day, the owner brought some people to see the railway. He showed them everything. They traveled in the trains and looked at the station, bridges, and coaches. Yes, they would say thoughtfully, "We'll take this." "No, we won't take that." They made notes in their books. Peter Sam whispered to Sir Handel, "Man came and did that to our old line." "And then," said Sir Handel, "soon afterwards it was sold," finished Peter Sam mournfully. Peter Sam didn't sing no more. He wanted to cry. The other engines were sad too. "What's the matter with you all?" his driver asked him one day. "You look like dying ducks." "We don't want to be sold," said Peter Sam miserably. "Sold!" The driver was surprised. "Who to?" "Those people who came and talked about taking things." "You silly little engine," laughed his driver. "They're not going to buy us. They're going to take pictures on the television." Eddie tried to explain what he meant. "Not gonna be sold, not gonna be sold," sang Peter Sam. He could hardly wait to tell the others. He told them about the television as well. And they were all pleased and excited too, all except for Sir Handel. "I don't want to hold with it," he grumbled. "Vulgar, I call it. Fancy about making an exhibition out of yourself. I won't do it, I tell you." "Tell us something indeed. Just let the Fin controller come here and I tell him something." Scarlowe said nothing. He winked at Peter Sam like this. But the next day, when the Fin controller came to explain all about television, Sir Handel kept strangely quiet. "Now," said the Fin controller at last, "I want every engine to take part." I don't feel well," quivered Sir Handel. "You poor engine," said the Fin controller gravely. "You can stay in the shed." "And your driver and fireman shall take you to pieces. Yes, that will make a very interesting Sir Handel's feelings were beyond words. "That's that," said the Finn controller. "Now, Scarlowy, will you take Agnes, Ruth, Lucy, Jemima, Beatrice?" "Yes, please, sir." "I was hoping you would let me have them." "Duncan shall have a good strain, while Rusty and Mr. Hugh can show how we mend the line." "Please, sir, what about me, sir?" asked Peter Sam anxiously. The Finn controller smiled. "You, Peter Sam, shall pull the special television train." Oh, sure, bubbled Sir Handel. Peter Sam. Bubbled Peter Sam. The television men built towers for cameras besides the line. They put cameras on Ada too, and filled Gertrude with wires and instruments. Some trucks were coupled behind, carried aerials and generators. Everyone practiced hard till they knew what to do. At last the time came. The announcer gave the signal. "We're on the air, we're on the air," puffed Peter Sam. He rolled the heavy train to the shops where Sir Handel was being mended. Sir Handel did not enjoy their visit. "We're on the air, we're on the air," chanted Peter Sam. He trundled over the bridges near the middle station. "Beep, beep, beep." He whistled to Duncan. "We're coming." The announcer talked to Duncan. And then they puffed over the second bridge to the quarry sighting, where Rusty, Mr. Hugh, and the workmen were waiting to explain about their work. Soon they had to go. Peter Sam whistled. Rusty tooted in reply, and they clattered through the tunnels, rumbled over the viaduct near the waterfall, and rolled at last into the top station. I'm just making sure I'm on the right page here. Yeah, it's the right here. The owner climbed down. "We arranged for television," he said, "to let everyone see our little old engine. We are proud of him. 95 years old and good as new. There's nothing like him anywhere. 3 cheers for Scarlowy." "Beep, beep, beep, beep," whistled Peter Sam, and everyone joined in. Skarloey smiled. I'm very glad to be home again. Thank you, sir, and all, for your nice surprise. Now I'll surprise you. When I was mended in England, I found my twin. Is there really another engine like you? Said the owner. Yes, sir, chuckled Skarloey. There is. Another engine came to be mended as well, called Tallyflin. When the workmen saw us together, they laughed and called us the little old twins. Tallyflin told me about his railway. It's a lovely one at Towyn in Wales. Well, sir, they mended us both and sent us home. But I often think of Tallyflin. He's 95 years old too, just like me. Please go to see him, all of you, and wish him dry rails and good runnings. From Skarloey, his little old twin.